Game 7 on day, uh, yes, 6? Is that the way this works? Wait, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Day 7. I don't know anymore. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to bring these out on the 1st and then just have them run out the month. I might have like an extra day on the 21st where I just mention like Dying Light. Just see how people like that. But yeah, this game might get me stabbed by Dylan. Yeah, there's another multiplayer series. An interesting one. It sparked something. It sparked the spawning of something. But that something is kind of intrigue. Like pure intrigue. For those of you who haven't seen this series, I'm now playing through all of SWTOR because I said I would with Dylan and just decided to go along with it. So, this series that is supposed to be a multiplayer series of me getting Dylan to stop playing SWTOR has evolved into me now just playing through all of SWTOR. And yes, I do mean all of SWTOR. There is 8 characters. I am on the second one. And also, be warned, this game will appear next year as well, because the series I'm currently doing hasn't ended yet. So this is just ranking for the Smuggler series, which probably doesn't bode for much because it's the one Dylan said that he enjoyed the most. I feel like he didn't. I feel like he actually enjoys the Sith ones the most. But yeah, there's going to be a few. This might actually appear in a couple of years' videos if I do keep doing this. But so far, honestly, it's been quite fun. I think it's just because the entire time, all that this is me and Dylan shitposting. Like, it's us running between things. There's some things that I don't quite like that one Revan mission that was in the DLC. But other than that, it's not a bad story game. If you really like the Star Wars Legendsy stuff, all of like the non-canon stuff from Star Wars, if you like that, play this. It's really good for storytelling, or at least watch like a cutscene playthrough thing. I don't even know if that would properly exist. Not like an actual playthrough, just like the characters talking to each other. Because there's a lot of stuff that's mentioned in this. While playing it, I had a background teller, which was just Dylan, and he was just telling me all the stuff normally, and just it got interesting. That's my thoughts on the story. It's just interesting to see all this random stuff. Like the fact that you can play a Star Wars game as a Jedi and a normal person as well is kind of rare now. Like, granted, this is a very old game by this point. Like, yeah. But they're still updating it. There's still another half of a DLC to come out, which apparently we're only just gonna make because we're playing through the DLCs at the moment, but apparently we're like 10 weeks off the end still, and we're like midway through the DLC, which has been really fun. I do like the DLC. It it's weird. The game is free, but the DLC costs money, I think. But I think the third DLC costs money. I don't know the way that works, but it's weird. We explained it somewhen. I say we. Dylan explained it somewhen. I didn't listen. Yeah, but other than that, it's a fun game. I yeah, the first character I did have fun with, but it felt less fun than the other characters. Like I've played through a couple now. I haven't completed any of them off stream. I've just sort of played through a couple. It's given me some good ideas for the other characters. And now that we're playing through this all, you're probably going to see this a lot. In fact, it might actually take up 2 spaces next year. Because we're playing through the Sith one at the moment, and we've got a plan to play through another one that I will never remember the name of. Like, you'll never get me to remember the name of these, but just, yeah, there's a lot to talk about for this. There's so much stuff in this game, and it's got so much that it could do, and the fact that it's, yeah, there is one really bad thing I have to talk about, and that is, it's based on a subscription system. Like, if you want to play through the DLCs, it's on a subscription system. Granted, you can just buy the DLCs for like half a year, and that costs like £20 to £40. But that's just meh. I don't like that. However, we have proven this in the game. What you can do is there is an item in the game that sells for about 3 billion money. If you buy that item for like a £5, you can then buy anything in the game pretty much by just trading it to someone. This was a really weird thing that we found out about, but it's a really good way to break the market. So if you buy a £5 item, you can buy any item in the game that isn't the DLCs. So if you really want money in this game, just do that. But other than that, there's not really much I can say on it, or at least without Dylan and without being stabbed. But yeah, I think that is just it for the smuggler story, because there isn't really much to talk about. It was just person with gun, and I picked person with gun and shotgun, and that was about it. But my next character with a gun will have a minigun, so the leveling is also really weird. Dylan started at level 80, but I had something stuck in my throat. Yeah, you have to start at level 1 normally, but then you pay for a separate thing to get to level 80, which is weird. Don't think I like that very much. But I'm going to end this here because I'm going to keep rambling otherwise. It happens a lot. I get like lost in my own thoughts, and yeah. But oh well. See you tomorrow, everyone, for another game.